They want me to read for the feminine collective today. The feminine collective, that doesn't necessarily mean female, but the feminine collective. There's this current that's running through right now. There's rebirth at the bottom of the deck. It feels like there's this pulse going through the collective that is getting louder and louder and louder. It's getting hard to ignore. I'm hearing this primal beat that has, it's like almost, it's in every it's building heat is what they're saying, and it's in all of our songs that we listen to. It's all of our famous artists. It's even in, like, you can recognize it when you're looking at painting, when you're looking at art that speaks to the divine feminine. There seems to be this thread of energy that's woven in, that's meant to place upon our hearts this yearning for love, this yearning to be love, express love, feel love, with freedom. There's this wilding that wants to happen, and it's like this releasing that wants to happen. Wild and free, soft and fierce. This and that, not either or. There's this need for respect, but also this need to be seen and recognized as a person, as a being, as an entity. Yeah, I don't know. There's something here that they want me to touch on. So we're going to get a little bit deeper into the message. I'm Heather with Healing, Love, and Light. I do tarot messages here. If I'm live, come in, say hi, get your reading. If I'm not live, go to the place where we store all the things, grab your reading. Emailed readings, I pull cards on camera, I don't hold back, and I go very in depth. I also have one-on-ones if you are interested. Okay. I am seeing a deep, deep purple. This is like a really like dark, almost third eye color indigo, violet indigo. This is deep. And it also like amethyst purple. It's like yellows and purples and blues and greens. Chartreuse is a color that's coming forward here. I feel like there's this like, almost like the aura borealis, almost kind of that energy. It feels very light and wavy. I'm getting signs and symbols. This just means pay a little extra attention to the reading if it resonates with you. So I'm feeling that light energy throughout everything. Definitely like part of the pulsing, part of the beating of the drum. I'm seeing art that goes back to the caveman times. This is definitely like they're saying passed down, like images, words, sounds, symbols, passed forward from that generation or from the beginning of time. We've carried it with us in our hearts. We've carried it stitched within our souls, etched within our bodies, the divine masculine as well, but we are focusing more on the divine feminine. Okay. We are meant to carry this forward with us at this time so that we can cultivate a sacred space that unifies both the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We are rising up and demanding respect at this time. It is important for us to be heard by the divine masculine, a softening of their heart, and an equal place at the table is what they're saying. Okay, let's get a little bit deeper into the message. I am seeing signs and symbols from the 1980s. This is like Punky Brewster. They're showing me like shoelaces with multicolored ties. This is about like stitching together of our energy and gaining clarity and insight, leaving behind the pain of the past. Okay. This is also a lot of signs and symbols of like childhood, and so there is this urge to start to train our youth, teach our youth, allow our youth to see the dignity of all people, allow our youth to see and feel the love from both the masculine and the feminine in their entirety, in their whole. Okay. This is the beating of the drum moving forward, allowing us to tap into that heart space, allowing us to feel it, allowing us to embrace it, allowing us to love wild and free without abandon, and claiming our healing, overcoming that fear, overcoming the bounds from the past, so that we can start fresh on a new path of love. They're saying that there's clarity right now coming in for the collective as a whole, specifically when it comes to matters of the heart, how we grow and cultivate emotional intelligence, and where we put our wealth when it comes to our emotions. They are showing me like we've been, this time period of horrific acts is meant to showcase the horrific balance, the horrific path that we've been on. And we're needing to sail our ship in a different path, in a different light. And this starts on the individual level. This starts in our individual relationships. We're needing to start a new journey when it comes to our foundations and move out of lack mindset when it comes to our relationships, okay? This does feel like a relationship reading. Pledging our love, pledging our affection, pledging our rebirth is what they're saying. Pledging our rebirth. Okay. I'm hearing run me like a river. And I'm feeling this like really like, also I'm seeing this primal dance type of thing, where it's like the battle of the sexes is going on. Okay. Outside energy, we're Aquarius, we're dealing with the collective. We're dealing with a path forward. Divine Feminine, again, showing up here at the bottom of the deck, the Empress card. Mistreatment of the Divine Feminine and almost being unhomed from where we are supposed to be, not having that seat at the table, okay? They're saying there's healing going on in the collective right now. And expansion, we're really like looking at how our social dynamics come together. We're looking and we're questioning the ways we run our households. We're questioning how we fit together in our social dynamic. What's the tradition that's been passed down? And is it in alignment with where we want to go? Does it honor all people? There's been confusion on how to give back. And we're needing to really touch base with our heart to figure out how to move forward, and not be so fearful when we're giving of our heart, when we're giving of our energy. We don't need to fear the other person so much. We need to get to a place where we are not afraid to uncover different parts of our own hearts as a collective. This is going to help free us up to give and receive more joyfully, and balance out our energy. It's additional guidance here for the Divine Feminine. I really feel like I'm reading for both, but this is about the Divine Feminine. We need to be truthful with how we feel, what we feel, truthful with the direction that we go. All right. So the Moon card here, pay attention to your dreams, because I feel like collectively we're having some pretty wild dreams right now, and that may help you to see where you fit in the puzzle here. I do feel like we need to cut through the illusions of how we work together, and how we can work, grow, and mend. Work, grow, and mend. This is a calling right now for the Divine Masculine to step forward and lead with honor and lead with grace. Intuitively, we know this is a time to start over. In the Divine Feminine, we need to honor our passions. We need to honor the choices that we feel we want to make in our heart, and the fresh start that we feel we want to intuitively jump on board with creativity. We need to create, we need to birth, we need to feel, we need to enjoy that spark. We need to also honor our truth and be strategic in where we place our minds, our logic,